standing up. I have my hands long enough to stand up and ride, so this is a full-size enduro, or let's say off-road bike, I think. So the modern word is adventure. Let's put it on a center stand, guys. Yeah, very easy. Very easy. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another test ride. This time I am riding BMW GS 850. So this is a very nice BMW, not among the most powerful and not among the I would say very elegant, but I have to say that this one just looks very nice. It has the adjustable windscreen, it has the LED front light and LED blinkers, it has the electronic suspension. I am just mentioning everything that it's on the bike right now, and some of these things are optional, like the ZF electronic suspension. It has also the heated grips, it has also the mount for the navigation system, the USB socket, it's here, and here it's also the possibility to have another USB. It has a lot of off-roadish character, guys, and the front wheel it's 21, the rear wheel it's not 18 but it's 17, guys. So 90 21 and 150 70 17 at the rear, and a Krapovic, guys. This is optional, and it sounds really deep and angry. I have to mention it, really angry when you open it, you know. So I would like to try it on the road, and before I go, may I just mention the engine. The engine, it's a parallel twin 853 cc, and it produces 95 horsepower at 8250 revs, and it's torquey, guys. It's torquey because it has 92 newton meters of torque at 6250 revs. So it has a lot of torque down low, and it is very nice to ride it. It is a liquid cooled machine, and it is not particularly heavy, so a little bit more than 230 kilos wet. About this suspension, guys, so here we have the upside down forks, the front one, it's not a telelever, and at the rear we have just a usual swing arm, so not a parallel level like on other BMWs, but this one, it's a, let's say, a classic one in terms of the suspension, so a normal motorcycle with normal suspension, I would say. Let's check the dash, guys. So here it's the riding mode. Right now we are in road, but if we press this button we go to dynamic and also enduro. This is a proper enduro, or let's say off-road bike in my opinion, because of the 21 front inch wheel and spoked wheels, but it has also the heated grips like I previously mentioned, and both levers are adjustable, and this is a wheel, let's say, that it's used on most today modern BMWs. The electronic suspension, here we can see enduro, in enduro riding mode, dampening not adjustable, it's written. Yeah, the seat seems to be very, very soft and well padded, guys. Really. Let's go and ride it. Sound check, guys. Okay guys, this is a bit of off-road riding here. I am in enduro mode, guys, and this bike feels just right. It is also easy to stand up, so it is not heavy. Yeah, standing up, I have my hands long enough to stand up and ride, so this is a full-size enduro, or let's say off-road bike, I think. So the modern word is adventure. To be honest, this is what most riders would like to have on such a bike. It is comfortable, it is powerful, and it is equipped with almost everything one may need. Okay guys, I am riding the BMW 850gs, and this is a parallel twin liquid cooled 95 horsepower. It feels just right, it feels powerful, I have to say. It goes very nicely. So engine wise I don't have anything to add. It's a wonderful unit, and it's capable enough. I mean, you can overtake very easily, even 2 up. I think that it is just fine. About the chassis, about the ride, so the bike feels very stable, but in the same time nimble and easy to handle, I would say. So it is appropriate for almost any kind of rider. So I would recommend it, just not for the first bike, but for as a second bike for sure. So the chassis is a steel one, and it is well made. The bike, it's not heavy. I mean, it's 230 kilos, around 230 kilos, but this is just right. So adventure bikes are not really light by any means, so I think that this one feels right, guys. Let me check the brakes now. Let's see, at 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I am at 60. Let's brake. Yeah, brakes are very powerful and very well made, so they do the job immediately, and the feel on the lever, it's a perfect one. but I have to say that the suspension, even though it's an electronic suspension, it's diving a bit. So maybe because I am a bit too heavy for such a machine, I am not the one to judge it, but I am 100 kilo, 102 maybe, it depends. But the bike, it's diving a bit. I mean the front, it's diving a bit. The riding position, guys, it's a very comfortable one. It is very upright, and my knees are not bent. I mean, I feel very comfortable. So the handlebar, it's very close to me. It's like on my Tracer 9, but this one, it's a lot wider, and it feels a bit different, but very comfortable, guys, really. The screen, this is a TFT screen, and some say that it is among the best in the motorcycle world, and I would agree, because it is clear, it is big, it is a TFT in color, and what would you like to have more, guys? What would you like to have more? So really, there is nothing to do about it, nothing to improve in this regard, in my opinion. The screen has two positions. I have to check it on the highway to see how it works, so later I'm gonna go on a highway, but for now it is manually adjustable. The mirrors are, even though they are small, they are good, they are well positioned, so I can see just a tiny bit of me here, but this is like on almost every bike that I rode, so this is just how it is. This one has the keyless start, this is an option, and also the cruise control. I am very happy that it has also the center stand, and having the center stand means that you can easily do the maintenance. This one has a chain, so it is not a shaft driven BMW, because a lot of BMWs are shaft driven, as you know, and I have to say that it is a pleasure to ride it. So the engine likes to be at 3,000 and half, or even 4,000, 5,000. It really goes, and it is also torquey, low down, so there is not a lot to shift with this engine, and this is a cool thing. Yeah, very nice pull, guys. The seat is soft. I have to say that it is very soft, and this is something that I appreciate. So you can go very far with this seat and with this bike. It is meant for the adventures of any kind, and well done, BMW, well done, really. About the sound of the engine, guys, this one has the additional Akrapovic exhaust, and it has that deep rumble, you know, that deep rumble that comes from the pipe, and this is a parallel twin, but sounds really nicely, deep and nicely. The clutch feels light. It's a cable operated clutch, and it engages just exactly where you would like to. So a cable operated clutch that works very fine, and it's very light. The throttle response, guys, it's not jerky, it's really soft. You know, I am in the enduro mode. I am right now changing the modes. I am in rain. Let's go to the dynamic. The fuel consumption on this one should be around 5 liters. This is a modern machine. This is a 850, and it should be quite economical in my opinion. So 5 liters would be more than enough for a normal, let's say, take it easy ride. And this is just cool. Even though it has a 21-inch front wheel, the front, it's very stable, and it's not light, so there is not such a feeling that it is gonna lift, you know. It is stable, and this is very important for an adventure bike in my opinion. Vibrations, guys, I cannot feel any. I rode it till 6000, and it is vibes free. I have to say it, it's vibes free. The gearbox, it's very precise, and it is also very sophisticated. It goes in the first, in the second, in the third very easily without any effort, and there is not present such clunk like on some other GS's. So with the lowest position, I have to say that I get quite a lot of wind on my helmet and on my chest, but it is bearable, so it's not so bad, I have to say it. Let's see now with the highest position. Yeah, now it's different. It is quite different, I have to say. There is a less wind noise, and there is less buffeting, so it works better on the highest position, really. At 100 kilometers per hour, the engine, it's running at 3700 RPM, I think. So this is really not a stressed engine, so very nice for highways also. It's time for the pros and cons, guys. So the first pro, it's the engine. It's lively, it's powerful, and it's torquey. I am a bit surprised. The second pro, it's about the comfort. This is a comfortable machine. The seat, it's soft, and the screen, it's very good. I am also a bit surprised. And the third pro, it's about the finish and the overall feel of everything that this bike has. So even though it is a 21 front inch, and even though it has spoked wheels, even though it has a very large handlebar, I was like riding it from ages. I was like being at home. So you can quickly get used to it. So it is a user-friendly, user-friendly bike, I would say. So easy to ride, and this is the third pro. It is easy to ride. Three cons, guys. The first one, it's the suspension. So it's diving a bit. I am a bit heavier than average. Maybe this is just me, but I just don't like it. So the suspension should be a bit harder, in my opinion, even though it's the electronic one. The second con, it's about the equipment. So this one has almost everything, but for this you have to pay a lot. And come on, BMW, put more on your bikes, put more for the money. I know prices are high, prices are going higher and higher, but you have to order a lot to get a lot, you know. Why wouldn't be that it has a lot of already standard features, you know what I mean. The third con, it's about the weight, but I think that this is bearable. So it is not light, I have to say, but when moving from side to side, when moving on a parking lot and so on, it feels a bit heavy. But otherwise, when riding, it's just right, I have to say it. Just before we conclude, guys, those of you who are interested in my test rides, you can check my test rides playlist on my channel. There are a lot of test rides. You just pick the one that you would like to watch. Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed, that you had fun. This was the BMW 850gs Trophy. It is a wonderful machine, a wonderful package. It can do everything. You can go off-road, you can ride on the long distances and so on. So a nice machine, I have to say it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do me a favor and subscribe, and till the next one.